In the small coastal town of Shadows Haven, where mist clung to the cobblestone streets and legends whispered through the salty breeze, there stood an ancient library named Arcane Lore. I, your humble narrator, found myself drawn to its mysterious allure. One gloomy afternoon, as the rain tapped a haunting melody on the library's windows, I ventured into the dimly lit haven of forgotten tomes and occult secrets. The air within hung heavy with the scent of aged parchment, and the creaking floorboards seemed to echo with the whispers of Eldritch Enigmas. As I perused the dusty shelves, my fingers brushed against a leather-bound book with an ornate lock, its cover adorned with arcane symbols. Intrigued, I sought out the ancient librarian, a hunched figure known as Mr. Thorne. Mr. Thorne, with his sunken eyes and cryptic smile, granted me access to the locked tome. His voice, like the rustle of ancient scrolls, warned, "Beware the knowledge within, for some truths are best left undiscovered." The forbidden lore within the pages revealed tales of a secret society that once thrived in Shadows Haven, practicing dark rituals to gain unimaginable power. Whispers spoke of portals to realms beyond, where malevolent entities lurked. Driven by a morbid curiosity, I delved deeper into the shadows of the town's history. The library became a refuge for my investigations, but the more I uncovered, the tighter the threads of eldritch mystery wound around my soul. Late one night, the library's ancient clock struck an ominous hour. A spectral wind swept through the aisles, carrying ghostly voices. I stumbled upon an old diary hidden behind forgotten volumes, its pages recounting a ritual that could open a gateway to the cosmic unknown. Compelled by an otherworldly force, I found myself standing before the decaying ruins of the society's meeting place. Moonlight bathed the worn stones, and the air grew thick with an unholy energy. With the diary in hand, I traced the forbidden symbols upon the ground. As the last symbol fell into place, a shiver ran down my spine. The shadows around me danced with ethereal forms, and a vortex of indescribable horror materialized. From the abyss emerged ancient entities, their presence shaking the very fabric of reality. Desperation clawed at my soul as I realized the consequences of my actions. The Eldritch Enigmas I sought had been unleashed, and now, Shadows Haven stood at the mercy of cosmic forces beyond comprehension. The once quiet town of Shadows Haven transformed into a realm of nightmares. Eldritch echoes reverberated through the streets as otherworldly beings prowled in the shadows, their forms shifting between dimensions. Every step I took carried the weight of regret, for I had unknowingly torn the veil between our reality and the unfathomable void. My once beloved refuge, the Arcane Lore Library, now stood as a gateway to the cosmic horrors that plagued the town. As I navigated the desolate streets, the very air seemed tainted with malevolence. Whispers of despair echoed, recounting the doom that had befallen Shadows Haven. It became clear that my insatiable curiosity had unraveled the fabric of the mundane, unleashing an ancient darkness upon the unsuspecting town. Haunted by guilt, I embarked on a desperate quest to reverse the ritual and seal the Eldritch Rift. The diary, my guide to undoing the cosmic catastrophe, led me to a hidden chamber beneath the Arcane Lore Library. The chamber, adorned with glyphs and relics of a forgotten era, pulsated with a sinister energy. I deciphered the ancient incantations, each word a struggle against the encroaching darkness. As the final words escaped my lips, the air crackled with a surge of unnatural power. Yet, the cosmic forces proved relentless. The eldritch entities resisted the closure of the rift, and the town echoed with anguished wails. Shadows clung to every corner, resisting the return to normalcy. Though the rift was sealed, the town of Shadows Haven bore the scars of its supernatural affliction. Eldritch echoes lingered in the quietest corners, and the once charming streets now held a haunting undercurrent. As I wandered through the town, the weight of responsibility pressed upon me. The Arcane Lore Library, once a sanctuary of knowledge, stood as a monument to the consequences of forbidden lore. The townsfolk, forever scarred by the cosmic invasion, avoided my gaze with a mix of fear and reproach. In the aftermath of my journey into Eldritch Enigmas, the town of Shadow's Haven became a cautionary tale. The arcane lore library, though now locked and sealed, whispered of the horrors that lurked in the pursuit of forbidden knowledge. And so, the shadows clung to the cobblestone streets, a lingering testament to the cosmic dread that had touched the quaint coastal town. The Eldritch Enigmas, once confined to ancient pages, had left an indelible mark on Shadow's Haven, a warning to all who dared to tread the thin line between curiosity and catastrophe.